Stop everything. What I'm about to tell you will shake the foundations of the NFL world, and if you're not paying close attention right now, you're going to miss the most explosive, most clandestine, most shocking story of the offseason. I've got exclusive intel, sources that rarely speak, and a secret so big, so colossal, that teams are mobilizing in ways never seen before. This isn't just a trade rumor, folks. It's a full-blown, high-stakes chess match happening right now, behind closed doors, inside the brutal, high-pressure corridors of the NFL's most intense war rooms. And the hero of this story? A superstar, an elite, a game-changer, considered one of the best young quarterbacks in the entire league. But here's the catch: I can't say the name yet, because what I'm about to unfold will make your jaw drop, will send shockwaves through every NFL fanbase, and will redefine the future of a franchise desperate to get back to glory. The chaos, it's deafening. Phones are ringing nonstop. Confidential meetings, encrypted calls, secret visits to private jets. I've spoken with insiders so deep in the trenches of team front offices that they're trembling. And those whispers. They're pointing to a player who's not just good, not just promising, but a player whose presence could elevate Philadelphia's gritty, hungry roster into a Super Bowl contender again. My sources have just confirmed something huge. Something that's been kept under wraps for months, and even now it's still in the dark phase, waiting to explode. The rumors are swirling like a tornado, but what's real? What's just smoke? That's where my intel comes in, to give you the truth, to pull back the curtain, and to reveal what could be the biggest blockbuster move in NFL history. Are you ready? Because what I'm about to disclose might just be the most explosive secret the league has seen in years. Now I need you to do one thing: click that subscribe button, smash the like, activate that notification bell, because if you're truly in the know, you're about to get access to the kind of breaking news that changes everything. This isn't for the casual fan, this isn't for the faint-hearted. This is for the ultimate insider, the real football diehard who lives and breathes every rumor, every whisper, every secret that could turn the NFL upside down. If you're one of those fans, then get ready, because the story you're about to hear will keep you on the edge of your seat, hanging on every word, waiting for the next shocking twist. But first, let's set the scene. The Philadelphia Eagles, a franchise that once conquered the NFL landscape, is now sitting in a whirlwind of uncertainty. After their controversial Super Bowl victory in LAX, they rode high on the adrenaline, but the last season, it's been a roller coaster. Fans are restless. Critics are calling out the front office for the lack of offensive innovation, for the coaching staff's struggles, especially after a disappointing 2025 campaign. The team's offensive coordinator, still vacant, still a mystery. The coaching staff, under fire. Owner Jeffrey Lurie. You can sense the frustration boiling beneath the surface, even as Howie Roseman plays his chess game in the shadows, orchestrating a move so bold that it could redefine the franchise's entire future. The core issue? They need a quarterback who can do more than just throw a good ball. They need that superstar, the one who can elevate everyone around him, the player who commands respect at every level, on the field, in the locker room, in the film rooms, and in the boardrooms. The Eagles have been searching for months. They've had secret meetings with agents, dispatched scouts to hidden practice sessions, and even chartered private jets to watch potential targets from afar. But no one expected what's coming next. No one expected that the Eagles, with their rich history of strategic brilliance, would be on the brink of pulling off a move so audacious, so unprecedented, that it could shake the league to its core. And then, they found HIM. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the name. It's still under wraps, but what I can tell you is this: the player in question is a young phenom, a rising star who's been carving up defenses, rewriting records, and turning heads across the league. His game, it's electric. His stats, mind-blowing. His potential, limitless. And here's the kicker: the Eagles are all in. They see in this player a chance to not just compete, but to dominate, to reassert their supremacy, and to send a message that they're not just a team trying to patch the cracks. They're about to build an entirely new dynasty. Let me take you through just how incredible this player is, because if you think you know his stats, think again. I'm talking about a quarterback who, in his sophomore season, threw for over 4,500 yards, with 30 touchdowns and just 8 interceptions. He's nimble, fast, with a cannon for an arm, a true dual threat who can beat defenses with his legs and his brain. His decision-making? Elite. His accuracy, at times almost surgical, I mean pinpoint precision. This season, he's been the focal point of his team's ambitious offense, flashing flashes of greatness that have left analysts breathless. Remember his rookie year? It's worth revisiting because it was historic. In 2023, he racked up over 4,108 passing yards, threw 23 touchdowns and only 5 interceptions, leading the league in yards per game at 273.9 and boasting a minuscule interception rate of just 1%. Those numbers, they're almost unheard of for a young QB. But more than stats, it's his style, a mix of poise, vision, and electric improvisation that makes defensive coordinators lose sleep. And let's talk about awards. He was Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023, an accolade that cements his status as a true star in the league. During his sophomore season, he made the Pro Bowl again, earning respect across the NFL. But then, disaster struck. 2025 wasn't quite what they expected. A dip in performance, struggles with turnovers, a playoff flameout after a disastrous game against the Patriots where he threw 4 interceptions. Those figures. They haunted him, a blemish on a promising career. Yet in the NFL, young quarterbacks like him always bounce back. His talent is undeniable. His upside is sky-high. That's what makes this possible trade so terrifying for the rest of the league. Because Philadelphia. They see in him the missing piece that can turn their roster into a juggernaut once again. And why is this deal so huge? Because the market value of this player, the very market value tied to his rookie contract and the 5th-year option, makes him one of the most intriguing assets in the league. His team, the Houston Texans, exercised that 5th-year option, keeping him under contract through 2027, but with no long-term deal signed yet. The window to strike is narrowing fast. The Texans, though committed for now, remain torn. They're trying to decide if he's the future or if they need to look elsewhere. But for the Eagles, this isn't just about signing a star, it's about securing a franchise cornerstone, a player who could redefine the NFC landscape. Think about it. The Eagles have weapons, but they need a quarterback who can really take the game over. Someone who can elevate the offense beyond all expectations. Someone who makes the crowd go silent in awe when he throws a 50-yard bomb or scrambles out of the pocket to extend a play under duress. That's the type of player we're talking about, and Philadelphia is making a calculated move to get him. Sources close to the front office have told me that the interest is legitimate. The kind of legitimacy that makes rival teams panic. They're trying to block this deal, whispers of counteroffers, negotiations, and even threats to sabotage. But the Eagles, they're masterful. They've got the genius GM, Howie Roseman, working silently in the shadows, plotting every step, quietly orchestrating a masterpiece that could leave the league stunned. And I've got more. The behind-the-scenes drama, it's even more intense. The NFL's top decision-makers are watching this unfold in real time. Rival franchises, agents, and even league executives. The pressure? Unbelievable. All eyes are on the Texans and Eagles because this isn't just about a player or a team, it's about the future of the NFL. It's about legacy. And the stakes, they could not be higher. This player, he's not just a quarterback, he's a symbol of a new era. And the Eagles, they believe that by landing him, they'll not only contend for another Super Bowl, they'll dominate for the next decade. Do you understand what's happening here? They're planning a dynasty. Now I know what you're asking. Who is it? The clues are all around. The stats, the contract situation, the impact on the Eagles' roster. But I'm going to hold back on revealing his name just a little longer. Because I want to see how the league reacts, how the Texans respond, and how this story unfolds over the next 48 hours. But here's what I can say. The NFL's most secretive insiders are buzzing. The league's most powerful agents are making calls. Every GM in the league is watching closely. Because this is not just a trade rumor. It's an impending game changer, a seismic shift that will be remembered for decades. And trust me when I say, the next chapter in this saga is about to be written in fire and fury. Will it be the Eagles pulling off the impossible? Will they get their QB of the future? Or will the league throw a wrench into their plans? Stay tuned because I promise you the biggest, most explosive news of 2026 is just around the corner. This story is far from over. The next 48 hours are make or break. And when I say the league is watching, I mean every major media outlet, every NFL insider, every fan base that dreams of greatness. Are you ready for what's coming? Because once I reveal the name, once the world wakes up to what's happening, everything changes. And if you thought that was all, think again. Because I've got the details, the analysis, and the inside scoop that will leave your head spinning. The NFL's most shocking, most confidential, most explosive secret is about to be uncovered. Strap in, this ride is just beginning. Remember, this isn't just NFL news. It's history in the making. And the question remains, are you in the right place? Are you ready to witness the greatest story never told? Because very soon the truth will be revealed and the league will never be the same. Stay tuned. The truth is coming, and it's bigger than you ever imagined.